Here we go. Hey, lands! In an opening hand. I get to keep 7. Wonder if he's playing Elves. Hmm. Look at that avatar. Probably not. He doesn't like Elves. On the plus side, they're pretty low on interaction. So turn 1 Delver can win you some games. With some removal backup. Wow. He's got to have another one in hand. Yeah, I'll reveal Deep Analysis. Play a Mountain. Kill the Well-Wisher. Get in for 3. That's a lot of lands for an Elves deck. He rumbles. I get to do one of my favorite things with this deck. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards next turn. If I want to. Or I can just play this. I can loot first and see what I hit. Let's do that. If I hit an untap land, or a better tap land. Okay, we're going to discard Deep Analysis and the Sandbar. Play Swift Water Cliffs. And hope he doesn't draw some shenanigans that cause me to die this next turn. Get in for 3 in the air. Play another Delver. Pass turn. I can draw 2, 3, 4 more cards next turn if I need to. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Probably, well, he can have up to 2 mana, but I don't know what he's got in his hand that he wouldn't have already played at this point. Another burn spell off the top would be kind of cool. Yeah, I take. Reveal. Counterspell. I will draw 2 cards. Augur isn't bad here. Play an Augur. Get another looting, that's cool. As long as I need a good land next turn. Get in for 6, opponent's down to 8. See what happens. Untap land. I can just win next turn. Another counterspell wasn't going to do anything. Alright, Elves. That. Over that? I think that's the only real change. Counterspell and daze are pretty good because early threats are the ones you want to stop, and they don't tend to dump too many cards in one turn until they get to like turn 4 or turn 5, so. Yep. Turn 1 Delver. Turn 2 either looting or bolt. Depends on what he plays. That's kind of a nombo with the elf that bounces the lands back to your hand. I don't necessarily understand that particular choice. I'd even consider a Spring Leaf Drum over that. Yep. Do I flip? I love this deck sometimes. And I got another Faithless Looting. Get in for 3. I really don't want the Priest of Titania tapping for a bunch of mana. Because he's got 2 mana, theoretically probably 3. He can play like 1 or 2 elves, then tap her for 3 and just dump his hand. Let's just kill the priest now. I don't want my opponent going off here. Yep. Well, let's see what I can draw. Counter spell. Pyre Hound. Deep analysis. Deep analysis. Deep analysis. Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay. Now I'm sitting them pretty okay. This next turn, I get to. They hit a creature, bolt it. Wow. These guys are going to have big butts. I cannot lie. Play out the Pyre Hound. He will be a house regardless of how big those elves get. Especially with all this card draw sitting in my graveyard in my hand. Free lightning bolts. Well, not free, but. Opponent's down to 11. I had a red source. How much can I do? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Yeah. That'll still be lethal. There's a 1-3 Ranger. Okay, it's no longer a lethal proposition. We will deep analysis, get a counter. Faithless Looting. Get a counter. There's an untapped source. And wilds. Play the mountain. Deep analysis. Get a counter. As I just commit suicide to make my hound huge. Draw a couple more lands, which I'm not going to complain about at this point. You could double block him and just take 5. I'll just attack with the Pyre Hound this turn. This sets up super lethal next turn. Yes, that is a thing. Oh, I got a discard card. Mountain. How big can we grow him? He's going to draw 1,000,000 cards. And not have any mana. I guess he could pick up 1 forest and then play a 3rd creature. How big can we make him? Untaps the ranger, replays the forest. Distant Melody for 2 just seems sad. That's a big butt. 2/4. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 11. Okay. And he can make 9, 10, 11, 12. Sounds good. Oh. Right. Let's loot. See what we get. I know. You know that I'm not telling the truth. Counterspell? Discard counterspell. Play Augur. Get another spell. Another Flurry. Any order. Island. Firebolt your face. Get a counter. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. It's the best he could do. Well, here we go. Attack with a 7/8 trampler. See what he does. Tap him, give him +3/+3 until end of turn. So he doesn't take any damage. Oh, he's just gonna go to 1, I guess. Sure. I don't know if people just forget about the trample. And all he had to do was tap him, and he wouldn't have taken any damage. Well, thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at GeekLukeG.